what advice would you give to other CIOs who want to pursue a career in public service?
There's a lot of value that you get out of it, but so I would encourage people to do it. But the thing that I would say to them is this: let your organization know that you're willing to take responsibility. Let your organization know that you're willing to be decisive about something, and that you will take responsibility for what happens and things that you have to do to change or mitigate any mistakes that happen or something like that. So I think that that's critical. I would also tell them to be aware of the other entities, especially in the public service where there's so much bureaucracy, and you have to be sensitive to the other areas that have what you might consider a marginal reporting relationship with you, but are critical in terms of you getting things done. So I would encourage a public CIO to for instance, know what the finance office, what they need to get their process done, and make sure that they respect that process in their time frame for getting things done. Because it's horrible, and it's happened, but and that's how you learn things, but it's horrible that you go through a whole process and then you realize that, wait a second, I was supposed to be at finance 3 months ago doing this process that they need done that takes 3 months. Likewise, I would tell them to be sensitive about the legal requirements. There are a lot of legal restrictions that they may be unaware of. So you should make sure you build good relationships with those departments and be sensitive. I would also tell them to be a good business partner. I would try and go out of my way to look for opportunities to make my business partners happy. Sometimes it was just something as simple as giving them an upgrade on a device that they had. Sometimes it was going the extra mile for them or being discreet about something. But I thought that that was important because I knew sooner or later that I was going to need them. Nobody can do everything, and especially in a public entity where there's oversights and there's different things brought to bear on a decision about how to move forward on something. So building that credibility with those people gave me some credibility to go back to them later on and say, hey, I need this. This is why I'm doing this. The other thing I would tell any CIO actually is not to panic. Things happen all the time, and in the area of IT, things can be critical, especially if it's a security breach or something like that. But the thing is, there's no value in panicking. Panic has never served anybody, as far as I know. So don't panic. Stay focused on what you have to do. After you're past the initial crisis, then do an assessment as to what happened and why, and take the steps to mitigate those things for later on. But don't panic. Be fearless and be focused.